Cal for Cal's Crafts. Welcome back if you've been before, and hi if this is your first time. This is my Wip and Chat for the week. It is, what date is it today? The 28th of the 11th. Got my candle lit for everybody that might need it, including myself. I've got my Evermont painting, picture painting. So what I did is I had that, oops, that way so I can concentrate on this bit. So is everybody doing okay? Can you see the sparkle there? Can you see that sparkle? This is the picture, if this is your first time, that I'm doing for my mama. So, for her Christmas presents, I've got 2 Christmassy pens. I've got my Christmas tray that I got from Shiny Shazza on Etsy. This is from Diamond Painting Pens UK on Facebook, I think. If I remember, I'll put the link down below, but yeah, but these are gorgeous. That one there is painting with diamonds. That one is Paint with Diamonds UK. Lisa, you know it. Lisa will put it in the comments for me, because Lisa will watch. You'll remember what it's called, because I can't remember. But beautiful, beautiful pens to hold. And I know that's Painting with Diamonds UK, because I got their Christmas set, which, if you remember, came with the green tray and things. Right. So I'm sorry if I do headbutt the camera. I do apologise. There's something on there. Something that shouldn't be on there. Oh, that. Bit of a bag. A bit of a bag. So you can see my penguins on they cute. They're really showing nice now, aren't they? So you want an M for Marva. Does anybody else go up and down, up and down, up and down? And I can't see, oh there it is, number 11. So yeah, it has been foggy, and foggy. Oh, and rain mixed in. Just you know, just for the hell of it. Yeah, that's the Welsh weather at the moment. It's been like it for most of the week. It has not been nice at all. We even had a bit of frost thrown in as well, just, you know, just to mix it up a little bit. Not nice to drive in, especially at night. Not nice at all. You will hear noise because that's the doggy barking. Hubby's home, girls are home, Joshy's off, so. But yeah, Lily is full of it. The girls have spring cleaned my front room today. Took it all apart from ceiling to floor, cleaned all the shelves down, got rid of all the bits and bobs that have just been dumped in places, packed everything away that needed packing away and put away, hoovered, polished, cleaned, scrubbed, whatever needed doing they've done. Ready to put the Christmas tree and the Christmas decorations. So I think while I'm filming that, Grant is going to go up in the attic and get all the Christmas tree stuff and decorations, and I think the girls are going to start putting the Christmas tree and stuff together. So I said, yep, that's fine, and then I will give them a hand if they need it after, because our Christmas tree is literally, it's an artificial one, and you've got each layer, you know, is numbered, so it's easy to put together, and they're older now, because like they're 13 and 15. And they did it last year, and they did a beautiful job last year. And I haven't got a colour theme. Don't believe in them. I have every colour, every type of ornament you can possibly think. From ones they made when they were babas, through primary school, and as they've been in high school, if they made stuff at home, all goes on the tree. Then if we go off anywhere and we see an ornament that's quirky or that we like, we get it, and that goes on the tree. And I've even got some ornaments that was my mum made when she first got married. And I think there's one off from when she was young, so on there. So yeah, so it's a very colourful tree it is. And then I've got 2 shelves that have Christmas, like Christmas train and Santa on a sleigh, and just bits and bobs that we've picked up all over the place. Again, not themed, bit of everything, and they go on my shelves that I made grand thing. I mean, the girls did it last year and they did a brilliant job, and I probably would have done it slightly different, but I left it because they did it, and it's good for me to not be wanting to put things a certain way. So I left it, and I really loved it then when I stood back and looked, and I thought, yeah, it's a little bit different. You don't want the same thing year in, year out. So it's quite nice that they did it. So they're quite keen again this year to do it. And as I say, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. They can do it all they want. Yeah, even the windowsill and everything got cleaned today, which was lovely. Dog's not sure what's going on. So they got there, had a, what's it called? Massive box of celebrations, I think they are. They were on offer on Amazon. So I got them. Because it's in a big cardboard box, so they've taken them out and put them in proper dishes now. I think it's just an excuse that you can start eating them, but they'd be here till I didn't realise how big this box of sweets were. So I said I won't have to get any sweets. And Pup's bought them a Quality Street tin with all just their favourite ones in there. So I said they can't open that because that's a Christmas present of Pups. So but they did take it out of the box. I said that's fine. I said you just cannot open it until she tells you that you can open it. So I said you're going to have to ask Pup's permission. And they just look at me. Really, Mum? Yes, really. I said so that'd be fun. I should have cleaned my pen out, shouldn't I, before I started? But do we? Nope. And I always put, this is my junk tray. I always put whatever wax I'm using at the time in there. This is the wax that came with this. So I'll use some of this today because I don't usually. I have to put it on a flat surface to get it in the pen. Better. So all that creaking of floorboards as they're moving in the hallway, because the hallway upstairs, oh my god, it creaks like crazy. You couldn't sneak across the landing anyway, you would have no hope. You'd have to swing from the ceiling, you know, because you would hear every creak. You know, you always know when somebody's off to the bathroom or back from the bathroom or whatever. Concentration, trying to get them on square. So has anybody bought anything from Black Friday? Britain never seems to have, I don't think, very good deals. Well, I couldn't see any very good deals. I did get two, I can't see what they are because Jessie watches this, but I bought 2 gifts for Jessie and they had £5 off. So instead of £25 they were £20, so but there was something that I did want to get anyway. I had to really refrain from just looking and getting it because it was on offer. I've said to myself, if I don't need it, I'm not getting it because I haven't got the money spare. I need to concentrate on getting the kids their Christmas presents. All I can say is thank goodness my family isn't large. So Jessie wants a gaming chair as her main present. Millie's not sure what she wants at the moment. They both want a bottle of perfume. They like their perfumes. And then they like a Toblerone chocolate for their stocking. They like a chocolate orange for the stocking. And so they're easy to buy. And I usually buy them some fluffy socks, thick fluffy socks. And then some silly games or something. I want to get like catchphrase, and which is where you have to guess what the picture is, what's saying it's saying. I want to get that, and I wanted to get, what was the other one I wanted to get? maybe Family Fortunes or something like that. I don't know. But I like to get a game or two for Christmas, because we all sit round and have a game of it in the afternoon, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. We play it any other times, but we have a whole afternoon. We get the drinks out, the nibbles out. We sit there and play board games, card games, whatever. Excuse me. And we all absolutely love it. And we get games from old and games from new, as they say. And we go through them all. Then we have a champion of games, which, as you can gather, isn't very often. It's me. If I could have a prize for every time I come last, I'd be really happy, I tell you. Because I always do seem to lose, no matter what we play. But I don't mind. I just enjoy playing, so it's probably the best that I lose, because I think the others would be real downers if they lost a lot. And I like to get these, you know, like pub quiz games. You can get like a pack of cards. They look like a pack of cards, but they're like, every card's got like 5-6 pub quiz questions. So I like to get, I think they're about $2.90, no, about $3.99, $4.99 for a pack. So I like to get a new pack of them every year. And then we have a quiz night or quiz afternoon. See if anybody knows any of the answers. Usually it's Smarty Pants Dad that knows most of the answers, like, but sometimes we ban him and say he's got to be the one that asks questions. But we usually like to get them as well. But yeah, so that's the only thing I got from Black Friday. Let me know if you've managed to get anything. Were you good like me and only bought what you absolutely needed to buy, or did you just spend because things were on offer? It was hard. But I didn't, it was hard and it wasn't. I saw a couple of things that I really liked. There was an Instapot, only a smallish one, and that was reduced. And I thought, no, I can't do it. What it cost me to buy one of those, I could buy 3 or 4 presents, so to go in the girls' stockings. So I had to say no. I can hear the Christmas tree being slid down the. Anybody else, it comes out the attic and it's slid down the stairs because it's too heavy to carry. I think ours is about 6 foot. So when it's on, I've got like a big chest box, so it stands on there. And it, with the star on it, just touches the ceiling. So it's just the right height to go on the box. You wouldn't want it any bigger, but it does look nice. Just hope they remember to try the lights on before they put them on the tree, because there's nothing worse than if your lights don't work and you've already put them on the tree and decorated and then realise they don't work. And yes, I have done that in my early days of doing my own tree. I might try to make sure now that I buy lights for the tree, that if one bulb goes, it doesn't affect the rest, because there's nothing worse than one bulb goes and then you're there spending ages trying to figure out which bulb it is. We did have one that went on Christmas Day and that was horrible. We didn't have a spare, and of course it was a whole set, and that's what made me say after that, no, we will buy one that doesn't do that, because it was Christmas morning. We'd come down, put the lights on and went kabang, and that was it. So all Christmas Day we didn't have any Christmas tree lights on. And it was miserable, it was, because it was so dark and dingy here. It would have been nice just to have the twinkle of the lights, but nope, nothing. Oops, wrong place. Got a couple of M's there, never mind. Can you see any more? Oh, they're all down here, look. But yeah, so hopefully they'll spread them out and try them. And no matter how tidy you put your Christmas lights away, like I put mine, I've got one box out, all the baubles go in, and they all go in there, and then I put the lights on the top. I wind them really neatly, and then I lie them gently on the top, But no matter how I get them out, you can guarantee they still seem to be all twisted and interlocked, and you have to go down the hallway to try and pull them apart and get them all nice and straight. So the girls are twig now that we put the lights on when it's up, the Christmas trees on the floor, not when it's on the box, because it makes it hard work. And then decorate it then. And if they want to put tinsel on, do it while it's on the floor. Mind you, they're young enough to stand on a chair and stretch over. I'm not. I'd be arse over bloody tip. I'd have the blooming tree down on top of me or something daft. There's really Molly's fur all over this. She's decided to sit on it. I was like, no, and she was like, yes. And she gives you the look, and I'm thinking, oh heck. I don't know where she is actually. She's hiding somewhere. She'll probably run out and jump on me. And I have got a cup of coffee with me. Well, I started drinking it earlier, so I thought, right, I'll bring it with me while I'm doing this and have the odd sip or two as I'm talking to you lot. So, are you a themed person for Christmas? Do you have like certain, like my friend has a white tree and she has, I think it's gold on there, or she has, or is it red and gold, something like that. And another one's got like an ice tree and she's got like very light blue ornaments on it. I'm like, no, can't be doing with that. And like they spent hours placing each bauble in certain positions, and but I got to admit they do look stunning. You know, they do look absolutely beautiful. But I think it's because I'm a haphazard person. Is it, what's the word? Haphazard person. You know, I'm very collective, I suppose. I don't know what the word would be for it. But I like weird and wonderful things. I'm not, I don't like things just so. Certain things I do, but not material. I'm not materialistic at all. You know, yes, I like my things, don't get me wrong. I do like my things, but I'm not materialistic. I'm not one to say you've got to have this or you've got to have that, and you've got to have this make or you've got to have that one make. If I like it, I get it. If I don't like it, I don't get it. It's that simple. And the same with, if I like the way it looks just like that, and it's got 50 different colours on, that's great. I think as well, especially with the tree, I think I wanted to be able to put what the kids made, because my mum always did that. She always said to us, her tree was always mixed, because she said, if you kids made me anything, I wanted to be able to put it on the tree. I didn't want to think, oh no, I can't put it on the tree because my tree is only this colour or that colour. And it was like, you know, if we've got every colour on there, it doesn't matter what you make, what colour it is, what it looks like. We can just put it on the tree. And it was nice. You all right? Did you get it down? Have they tried the lights out? I was just telling everybody that I hope they try the lights out before they put the tree up. Oh. Did we sellotape up too much? They can't get into the tree box, so he's come for a knife. I put loads and loads and loads of sellotape around it last year. Because it went back in the same tree box, but it needed loads of sellotape in it last year because the box is starting to fall apart. So I was just going round and round and round. Said they can't get in it. So out comes a carving knife to do it, bless him. Yeah, Josh has gone to Cardiff today to do a bit of Christmas shopping, I think. So I don't know if there's a girlfriend in tow or what. Yeah, because he never does any Christmas shopping to Josh. But he's gone with a friend. He came home this week. Well, he came home because I managed to, Mrs. Coffee did an afternoon live. So I managed to get in on her live. And then Josh come home, so I missed the last, I think, was it 3/4 of an hour or something like that of it, but I got most of it. But a little boy came home, so he's here till January, and I'm so pleased. But yeah, he's drove off to Cardiff today, which is about 2 hours away. It's probably the nearest proper big city that we've got near us. So he said he was going to go today because you don't know what's going to be happening. So he thought he'd go off and do it today. I said, fine, it's foggy, be careful. Text me when you get there. Text me when you're leaving. He goes, oh, Mum. I said, I know. But you know me, I'll only worry. So, I just put them on a... No, where did I just put one of those? Oh, well. If I can't see it, it can't be too bad. I know there was some sharps somewhere else, but I think I might put one of those on there. Talking and not looking at what I'm doing as well. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, Josh went horse riding first this morning. He did a bit of horse riding when he was younger. I think I told you before, but he actually went for a lesson today to make sure that he actually does want to still like it. And of course it's misty and wet and foggy. I thought, so I rang him and said, you know, how did it go? He said it was brilliant, Mum. The woman couldn't get over how quickly I picked up what she was saying. And he said we ended up trotting round. He said, and then she got me to do us over small jumps. I said, flipping heck, on your first lesson? He went, yep. So I said to him, if he wants, I'll give him, because he hasn't really said what he wants. He said if he likes it, he might want some jobsters, is it, and some boots, which I think the boots are about £30, and I think the jobsters are about £30. But he's got to have something off his sister, excuse me, for Christmas. So I said they could buy him maybe a riding lesson, or Grampy could buy him a riding lesson. So I thought that was good, because Grampy doesn't know what to get him either. So I said that might be an easy thing for everybody. And then he wanted to join the gym here. So I paid for him for a month's subscription. And I said, well, depending when they go back, if you carry on, then I'll buy you another one. And then when you go back to college, I will knock it on the head. And you will have to do it if you want to do it then when you come back. Well, that's up to you. You'll have to use some of your money that you get. Oh, you're right. Shush. You're frightening everybody. Oh, you're right, mainly me. Baba. Oi. Sorry, everybody. She is... Lily, it's fine. If somebody's tooting like mad out there and she's going potty.
Oh, I'll take her out.
It's alright. She's alright. It's just that she was getting scared. I don't know whether she's scared or warning them to go away. I'm not sure which. Did anybody see my video on my sausage roast? I think I must have offended some people, because I think I lost 2 subscribers when I put that up. They must have thought, oh, what's she putting that up for? She's not cooking channel. I just thought it was a bit of fun showing people how I make my easy sausage rolls. They didn't even last 24 hours before they were all gone. Everybody was diving into them. Grant took a big pile, what was left to work. I said, did you share them with the boys? He said, I'd give them 1 or 2. He said, that was it. He said they were too good to give away. I said, well, I'm glad. So Jessie wants me now to make some with my stuff in. She said today, can you make some with your own homemade stuff in? They're even nicer. So I said, well, I'm not doing it today. I said, but I might get the ingredients tomorrow if I'm up to it. I said, and then do it. I said, I don't know. We'll see how we go. It's a little bit more work when you do it yourself, but it is worth it because it does taste divine when you do your own stuffing mix. I suppose because you can put what you want in it, can't you? And you haven't got the artificial sort of taste that you do sometimes get with packets. So for tea tonight, I think they're going to go chippy chips and I've got some lasagna left over from yesterday. So I said they can either have that or they can have egg and sausage and chippies, whichever they want. That's what they all wanted. Nobody seems to want much, because I went to see my mum today, first time in quite a few months. They've got a new pod put in, which is like a outdoor hut thing. It's got heat in both sides, and it's sort of split in half, but on the diagonal from corner to corner. And then there's the is it preplex? No, perplex. See-through plastic stuff. It's not glass, because it can't put glass. They've got to have this special stuff on because of health and safety. And then they've got a chair her side. Well, 2 chairs her side, 2 chairs our side. It's the first time I think it's been used this week. And they've got a heater in each room, and they're just starting to put some decorations that the residents have done up on the wall. So we went in first, sat and waited. I've got an intercom system, and then the lady that's looking after Mum went and got Mum and brought her in. Oh, bless her. She ain't got a clue we were for quite a while. You only get about half an hour. That's how long your appointment, which is, you can see why, because after half an hour they've had enough. They want to go back. But she did recognise Dad a couple of times, and we sang happy birthday to her and showed her some of the presents that we'd brought up, because I'd sent flowers, Dad had sent flowers. I think my Auntie Marg had sent flowers and a big stuffed teddy thing for her, as well as some presents. So, and you know what she liked the most, the look of, was a Kit Kat chocolate. Her little face lit up when she saw the Kit Kat chocolate. But she wanted to give a hug, so she kept trying to stand up, and the lady that was looking after her, trying to get her to sit down, and she'd sort of sit on the edge of the chair, and she said, Betty, I don't want you to fall. You've got to sit back. And then she said, hug. And he said, no, you can't have a hug. And she was trying to, and then she'd realised that it was this plastic screen in front of us, and then she said, I want a hug. I can't have a hug. I mean, you know, oh, and then she'd start to cry. Then we're trying to not cry, because we didn't want to upset her. I want to leave her with happy thoughts, not with sad thoughts. But she did recognise us a couple of times. And then as coming up to half an hour, she said, I want to go back in now. And she just turned and looked at us and walked off. And that was it. And poor old Daddy burst into hysterical crying. Then he was trying to apologise to me because he was hysterically crying. And I said, don't apologise. I said, you've got nothing to apologise for, Dad. That's your wife of 60 years, you know. Of course you're going to be upset, because most of the time her head was down. She'd lost quite a bit of weight. And I put a post up on Facebook to wish, basically, because I know it might sound daft, but she's got nobody to wish her happy birthday apart from us. So I thought, if I put it up on Facebook, it is a way of letting everybody know that my mum's got a birthday today, you know. And yeah, so I thought I'd put it on there for her instead. And I was reading some of the comments to my dad, and he was over the moon. So thank you everybody that did write comments and stuff. Him and me were, yeah. But it was so sad, because Grant rang me and he said, I didn't recognise your mum. He said, I didn't recognise your mum. He said, I had to take a double look, he said, at the picture. He said, because it just didn't look like your mum. And then when I got home, I had to pop to Tesco's to get some cowpaw for Jessie. I met a friend in there, and she said, oh my God, Caroline, she said, I didn't realise that was your mum. She said, she's changed so much since March. She said, I can't get over how much she's changed. I said, I know. But she's happy. She's fairly happy there, and you can see that she thinks the world of the girls that are looking after. And they said she always gives them all a hug. As soon as they come on shift, she sees them, she goes over and gives them all a big hug. So I said, at least she's getting her hugs in, even though we can't hug her. I said, at least she's getting her hugs in, because they mean the world to her. They do. Where did I just see that G? Up there. So, yeah, and she looked really smart as well, bless her. So me and Dad went to the local garden centre after, have a cup of tea and sort of get ourselves together. It was shit tea, cup of tea. And I had to wait ages for a toasted sandwich. They only had, you could either have cheese and ham. That was it, toasted sandwich. And the sandwiches were, oh no, and cheese and tomato. And the sandwiches were either ham and cheese, ham on its own, or ham and tomato, or cheese and tomato. So Dad didn't want any of that. So he got a piece of Barbaros, which is like a fruit cake. I had a toasted cheese and ham sandwich, which I shared with Dad, and it was bloody vile. I only ate half and I had to leave it. I said I can't physically eat anymore, because I knew I was feeling sick because I hadn't eaten them because I was upset. But it was disgusting, and they must have been raking it in. And the amount of people, it's Coididinis it's called, and amount of people that were in there, honest to God, I've never seen anything like it. It was so busy in there, and the queues, there must have been about, there were 6 tills going, and there's probably, I would say 70-80 people queuing to pay. That's how busy it was. And when we got out, it was just like troves and troves of people walking down the other side, going in. It was just not continuous. So they must have raked it in today there. And then, Dad did get 2 fish, because one of his goldfish died, so he's bought 2 baby goldfish. But, excuse me, put in his fish tank, because he likes his fish. So he bought 2 of those. And then we just headed home then, because it's about, how far is it? About 45 minutes to Dad's, and then another 20 minutes on to mine. Something like that. Why do you always tip out more than you need in a tray? Ay, ay, ay. So, no, I tell her I did buy something. I bought some more wool, because yesterday I went to Bargain Buys to get some wool, just for my granny blanket that I'm doing. I don't want expensive wool for that, just, you know, nice wool, but, you know, not cheap, but not expensive. And I couldn't get really to the wool because the bloke was, excuse me, filling it. And I had got the girls in the car and the dog, and I thought, it can't be long. So I was trying to rush, which you shouldn't really do, I suppose, but I was. And so I just grabbed these 2 balls of wool. Big mistake. Big mistake. I'll show you why now. So today I had to get 2 more different balls of wool. I'll show you. That is what I got today. Yeah. For it. So that's what I should have got. This is what I ended up getting from, yeah. Look, it's double the thickness, look. You see? Double the thickness. So of course I didn't have no wool last night to do any crocheting, so I started another square look. So I thought I'll have a heavyweight blanket now to do instead. So yes, I did get 2 balls of wool. I got a teal one, which is in the front room with the blanket, and then that lilac-y coloured one to carry on with my granny bag, because I wanted, as I told you, I wanted to come up to my neck and down to my toes. And Millie got her blanket out then last night, because she saw me doing mine. She said, oh, I'll go and get mine. And I've forgotten how big hers goes from her toes up just past her waist. So she was doing that most of last evening. So she said she quite enjoyed getting back into doing that, and she was quite chuffed that she remembered how to do it. You know, she didn't have to watch a video on it to remind her how to do it. She said she just got straight back in. She's quite quick as well. I think it's because she's got thin, nimble fingers. She's just, you know, she's like, her fingers are going like clappers. So I got some wool. I think it was only about $1.99 a reel. The big chunky one was $2.99. But as I say, I'll just make a heavyweight, or it'll be just for the cat or the dog to sleep on. But it's just something to keep my hands occupied when I'm watching telly. I've been watching I'm a Celeb. Yeah, and I did a video on Colour in Heaven. It's a new colouring book, a burlesque one. And I did offer it up because it's not my cup of tea. First page was of a woman, and then there was a drum kit behind, and all I could think nice to say was like the drum kit. And one of my ladies said, I knew you didn't like it when you said that. Nice drum kit. So I couldn't think of anything nice to say about it. Not my cup of tea. And I said I'd give it away, and no one's interested. So I don't think it's anybody's cup of tea. So if anybody's watching this, have a look on my Colour in Heaven post this week, and if you want the magazine, just let me know. And first come, first served. As they say, well, I can't say that, can I? Because I said I'd leave it till next week. So if nobody is, so let me know if you want it, and I'll put your name down in the comments. And then, yeah, no. Start again, Carol. If you're interested in the Burlesque magazine, Colour in Heaven magazine, and would like it, go onto the video and just write Burlesque. Burlesque. No, it's not Burlesque. Let me get it and show you, because I don't know how to pronounce it. There we go. Burlesque. I don't know. Whatever it is. If you'd like this magazine, go onto that video, put on there that word, and I'm going to draw it next week and somebody can have it, but it looks like nobody wants it. So that says a lot about the magazine, doesn't it? Apparently the artist is a photographer as well, so he takes a photo of them and then he changes them into photos, I think, go in magazines, and then he also does artwork like that and sells that as well. Burlesque, is that how you say it? Burlesque? I don't know. Yeah, just not me. I'm not a prude, don't get me wrong, there's some more there. I'm not a prude, it's not that, it's just not, I don't find anything attractive. I don't think they look attractive, or it looks nice, or anything's nice about it at all. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Maybe it is because I'm 53, I don't know. Maybe that's because I'm old. You know, your tastes change, but I don't think I would have liked it when I was younger. I think, you know, yeah, I don't know. Just one of those things, I think. But I don't know. So if you like it, put your name down on that video, and then I'll draw it next week and see where we go on that. Because I'm definitely not going to use it. And it'd be a pity to just put it in the recycling bin if somebody could make use of it. You all right? Oh, I was going to say there is something there that's ibuprofen and not paracetamols. Are they the ibuprofen? It's all right, I'm just saying. I don't want you to take...
Pretend I'm not here.
Everybody pretend Grant's not there. He's got a headache, bless him. Yes, I don't know what else to talk about, really. We haven't done much this week, have we? Been ill. Everybody's been feeling sick, haven't they, this week? Nobody's been actually being sick. Grant's felt sick. I felt sick. Millie's felt sick. Jessie's felt sick, but Jessie's had pain in her back as well. I'm not sure if it's a left kidney or whether it's her actual lower back she's pulled. It's hard to tell with her, because you touch her and anywhere you touch her she goes, oh, don't, it hurts. So I don't really know, can't really pinpoint it. So I dosed her up with Calpol because she tried to take paracetamol the other day and choked, so she's refused to take tablets now. Yeah, I'm nearly finished now anyway. And she said she's not taking tablets because she was nearly sick on them. So I've had to go out and get Calpol. So it's liquid paracetamols basically. So I said that's fine. And then I got some ibuprofen tablets because Millie was out of her ibuprofen for her feet. Because the cold is really, really affecting her feet badly. She's been in a lot of pain with them this week. But yeah, so I think that's about it. I don't think there's much else to say. I've got my live tomorrow, so if you're not busy tomorrow, 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time, or is that what it's called? Yeah, which I think is 3 PM Eastern Time. But I'll put a link up on my thing, which you can just join it then. Come and have a giggle. I'm not sure what videos I'm going to put up this week. Oh, I was going to show you, ask your opinion as well. I've done a bit of a boo-boo. You know I'm doing this. And you know if you watch my floss tube, I had to frog. I couldn't do the 28 Lugana, so I've gone to a 14 count Lugana. But that colour there should have been that red. And I got it mixed up. So I'm thinking not to bother to change it. It won't be as bright and cheerful as that. But I'm not going to change it. What do you think? Because otherwise I've got to unfrog it again. And I don't want to unfrog it again. So I'm thinking doing it of this one. And then maybe do like his brother with the brighter ones. Yeah, so I had to put that away last night. Because I thought, oh gosh, you cocked it up. But hey ho. This is what happens, doesn't it? Because I didn't look, I just looked at it, looked like the red right colour. And then it wasn't until I got to that stage and I thought, oh, I need the next colour. And I looked at what it was called and I thought, oh shit, that's the wrong one. But by then it was too late. I'd done all that and I really don't want to frog it out. Because I've had such a hard time with that pattern and I really want to do it, get it done. So I'm thinking just leave it. Just won't be as bright. So let me know what you think. Do you think I should just frog it out? I mean, I like the colours. Just won't be in your face. I think I used a Merlot instead of a cranberry ice or something. Colour. Phantom drills. So yeah, so once I've filmed this, I've got to clear the table ready for tea. Help the girls if they want help. If not, after tea I might come back and do this because I do need to finish it this weekend. Or do I leave it for, I might actually leave it till tomorrow to my live and then concentrate on it. Then whatever I don't do, I'll do, spend Monday finishing it off. I think, and then I can get Grant to put the frame on and it can get sent at the end of the week, hopefully, all being well. So with that said, I will love you and leave you. As I say, I can't thank you enough for joining me. It does mean a lot. I have a little chat to you every week about what's going on in my life in the Withington household, and then hearing all your comments down below gives me a lift, as they say. I'll put that back there. So guys, look after yourselves. If you're not subscribed and you fancy sticking around and chatting away with me, I'm all love to have you. There's a subscribe button down below and there's also a notification button that'll let you know when I'm going live or when I'm putting up new videos. There's comments down below that you can write in, and there's also my social media if you want to have a chat. Also my happy mail form, which you need to fill in if you're going to get some happy mail or a competition win or a giveaway, whatever. I have to have your name in the happy mail. But with that said, look after yourselves, take care, and most importantly, stay safe. Love you all. Bye for now.